San Francisco Pride is facing a shift in its sponsorships, with several key companies pulling out. This includes major names like Comcast and Benefit Cosmetics. We wanted to learn a little bit more about what's going on here, so we're joined live by Suzanne Ford, who's the executive director of San Francisco Pride. Thank you for joining us this afternoon.
Thank you for having me, Justine.
So which companies pulled out, and have you gotten any explanation as to why?
Anheuser-Busch, Comcast, Diageo, Benefit Cosmetics. La Crema had indicated they were out. We have had a few emails back and forth. Hopefully La Crema will come back at maybe at a lower level than before. But it is concerning. Most have cited a lack of funds for pulling out, or no budget for it this year, but it was quite sudden.
And all at the same time?
All within about 2.5 weeks of each other.
And so how far does this put back the organization when it comes to that sponsorship money?
Well, it's a considerable blow. All totaled around $300,000. In our budget this year, it calls for raising $2.3 million from corporate sponsorship. So we have our work cut out in the next 90 days.
Yeah, what are you thinking you can do to try to take that money back?
Well, we're hoping we're going to find some new partners. I am glad to say that SFO has come on as a new sponsor. So we need to find about 10 of those new sponsors. Also, people can go to sfpride.org. They can donate there. They can buy tickets to some of our ancillary events, like the Tuesday, we're going to have a fashion show called The Threads of Pride. There is an enhanced viewing area at the event itself where they can buy tickets, and then there's the grandstands and, of course, the City Hall party. But there are plenty of ways to support Pride. I think coming out, make this the largest attended Pride ever will be a very big message. And, of course, the more people that come down, the more donations we will have and the more beverage sales we'll have.
And so some of these are long-term partners. They've been part of SF Pride and the organization for many years. How do you feel about them pulling out and their explanation being that they don't have any money? Do you buy that?
Well, I don't think maybe they don't have it in their budget. I think those corporations all have money, but I'm sure they're feeling some pressure. Yeah, they were all people that we've had relationships with for a long time, so it hurt. There's no getting around that. I'm trying to have compassion. I'm sure that they are caught in a difficult situation, so we're trying to have compassion for them. But at the same time, we owe this to our community and to the city of San Francisco, and we have to have partners.
What will happen if more companies start to withdraw?
Well, I really don't know. I'm going to knock on every door in this city until I find enough money to make sure that we're okay. I think people need to know, like, there are costs that are baked in that I can't change. For example, just security, medical services, and insurance for the 2 days is over $1.2 million. And we don't have a choice about that. Those have to be funded. And then I think it's also important to know that this is about the community. Our partners that will that will work at the beverage, at the bars, those will be nonprofit organizations that are going to profit from the day. When you see the nonprofit companies marching in the parade, those pay nominal fees to be in. Those are our partners. And so San Francisco Pride means a lot to the community and our nonprofit partners, and we are going to find those funds and make sure that all the queer performers, all the technicians, all the stage producers, and all of our partners, that they're included and that they benefit from this event.
It sounds like despite this setback here, SF Pride is still going to go on.
There's no way that we're not going to go on. We're going to be there in the last weekend of June, and we're going to find a way to get this done. We always do.
Suzanne Ford is the executive director of San Francisco Pride. I know we have more on what you guys are going through coming up in our newscast later on tonight, but I appreciate you making some time for us this afternoon.
Thank you so much for having me. Have a great day.
You too.